particular video, we are going to connect two different LAN with a router. So let us write the description about the two LANs, then we will go ahead. So just choose a place note, click here and write the details about the LAN 1. LAN. Let us say its name is A, LAN A. So we are going to use two PCs and let us put the IP address of the PC one, that is 192.168.10.2, and for the other PC we are going to provide address 192.168.10.3. We are going to provide the subnet mask as 255.255.255.0, and we are going to provide default gateway that is 192.168.10.1. Okay, and for the LAN 2 LAN, let us name it LAN B. IP address we are going to use here 172.31.132.2, 172.31.132.3. Subnet mask we are going to use 255.255.0.0, and the default gateway DE default gateway is 172.31.132.1. Okay, press escape. So these are the details related to these two LANs. So let us see how to create. So just click on this network device. Just choose the first router, put it here. Fine. Then click on this switch. This is a switch. Put here one switch. Again click on this one. Put it here. Two switches we have choose. So for the LAN 1, LAN A, basically we are taking two computers which is connected with this switch. So choose two PC 0 and PC 1. Okay, connect it through the wire. So just let us take the copper straight through wire. Click on this one, click on this PC and choose fast Ethernet, then this switch, the first interface, then again choose the wire, then fast Ethernet 0, then click on the switch and this particular one. So this whole thing is what? LAN A. Okay, now connect this LAN 2. Choose the PC, that is PC 2, then this is what? PC 3. Connect it with the copper straight through wire. Click on PC 2, fast Ethernet, first port of the fast Ethernet, then connect this one, click fast Ethernet, click on this one and select the fast Ethernet 2. So this is what your LAN A and this is what your LAN B. Okay, these are two independent LAN. Let us put the set the IP address of this PC. Just like we have written 192.168.10.2. Provide this one. Okay, so click on the config, put the click on the interface and put the IP address. So IP address is what? 192.168.10.2 and put the subnet mask, that is 222.55.0. that is okay, that is done. Okay, close it. So till now we have only given the IP address and subnet mask. Click on this particular machine, config interface. Click on the IP address and put the IP address 192.168.10.3 and the subnet mask. Port is on, fine. Close it. So we have only set what? IP address and subnet mask. If you send a packet from this machine to this machine, it is successful. You can see here it is successful. At the mouse point, it is successful. Okay. Similarly, here point the IP address for this PC. Click on the config, click on the interface, fast Ethernet. Put the IP address was 172.31.132.2. Okay, and put the subnet mask 255.255.0.0. Close it. Simple. Then set the IP address for this PC number 3. That is the fourth PC. So IP address is what? 172.31.132.3. Put the subnet mask. Close it. So this is what our LAN B. If you send a packet from, click on this simple PDU, click on this PC2, then again click on the PC3. You can see it is successful here. So this LAN A is LAN which is communicating from PC0 to PC1. Here this is different LAN and having different IP address set. This is the different IP set. This is different IP address set. So both are two different LAN and they are individually able to transmit packet among them. Fine. What we want to send a packet from PC0 to PC2 from this LAN A to LAN B. So what we will do, we will connect this switch to this router. So how to connect? Simply choose this copper straight through cable, click on this one, click on this switch and choose the third interface, fast Ethernet 3. Click on this one, again click on the router. So there are two interfaces, gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0 and 0/0/1. So choose the first one and this is connected. Now again choose the this particular wire, click on this switch, Ethernet port 3 and then here is Giganet Ethernet port, Gigabit Ethernet port 1. Click on that one. So now this LAN A is connected through router to this particular LAN B. Now, suppose you want to send a packet from PC0 to PC2. So what will happen? This PC will send the packet to the switch and switch will forward the packet to this router. So here a requirement is that this router interface will also have an IP address. That is what the default gateway for this LAN A. So just set the IP address for this gigabit 000 interface. Click on this router, click on the config. Here you can see interfaces. So click on the interface gigabit Ethernet, this one. Here you can see port status is not on, it is unchecked. First put the IP address. So the default gateway IP address is what? 192.168.10.1 we are taking, and subnet mask we are providing what? 222.55. 255.255.255.0 again. And what we can do, we can make this port on. Fine, this port is on. Similarly, click on this interface, put the gateway 172.31.132.1 and put the subnet mask, that is 255.255.0.0, and make this port on also. Fine. So close this one. So these two interface of the router also have the IP address, and the IP address of the interface which is connected to this whole LAN is act as a default gateway for this particular LAN. For example, if I say this particular interface gig 0/0/0 is default gateway for this whole LAN A. And this particular interface 0/0/1 is default gateway for this LAN B. So once the PC0 wants to send a packet to the PC2, what it requires, this PC0 is also required to know that what is the default gateway where packet has to be sent if it is sending a packet outside of this particular LAN. So we need to set. So click on the PC0. Here in the global setting, you can see that it is asking for the default gateway. We need to provide here the default gateway is what? 192.168.10.1. So this is what the default gateway for this particular PC. Close it. Similarly for this one, we need to also provide the default gateway. This global information, it is asking for the default gateway IPv4, provide this one. 196.8.101. So whatever the number of PCs connected in this LAN, all the computers has to know the default gateway. So in every computer, we have to provide the default gateway. For example, in this LAN, we have taken only 2 computers. So in these 2, we are providing the default gateway. Close it. Similarly, for this PC2, we need to also provide the default gateway, and default gateway for this LAN is what? 172.31.132.1. That is it. Close it. Similarly, for this PC3 also, provide the default gateway 172.31.132.1. So the default gateway is address which is same for all the PCs in the particular LAN. Okay, so now we have configured all the IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. Now we can send a packet. For example, choose this packet from this PC0 to PC2. So you can see here it is showing in progress and then failed. Okay, so send the packet again. Just double click here on the fire. Double click. Again, it has sent. That is successful. Okay, because this router is just learning the path where needs to send. So first time it is filled basically. Now it is successful. Again, suppose you want to send a packet from PC0 to PC3. Click on that one. So here it is again successful, filled, again fire. It is now successful. Okay, even we can send a packet from this PC3 to PC1. Again, you can see that the first time it is filled, but once you fire it again, I mean sending the packet again, it is successful. Now it is sent. So here we can send a packet from PC to router also. Here this PC to this router. You can see it is PC0 to router 0. It is sending the packet, it is successful. That means this PC is able to send a ICMP packet to this particular router interface. So this is how we can create LANs and connect it through the router and send packets. Thank you.